All right, so the other day I pretty much came out with a video talking about the whole situation that happened at Talladega with a noose found in Bubba Wallace's garage. Some news came out just yesterday. By the way, I sound tired. I got home from work. I'm going to take a nap here shortly. But I'd figure at least record this and edit it later to have something to talk about. So NASCAR released a statement that the FBI completed its investigation at Talladega, determined that Bubba Wallace was not the target of a hate crime, and that the report concluded that the garage door pull rope that looked like a noose had been positioned there since as early as last fall. So that would be October 2019. And this was well before the 43 team's arrival and garage assignment, so they would have no idea. And that they appreciate the FBI's quick and thorough investigation. They're very thankful to learn that this was not intentional or a racist act against Bubba. So you could say that NASCAR pulled an oopsie, but in this case, I'm relieved that this was not a hateful act against him. You could say NASCAR jumped the gun, but honestly, I actually appreciate NASCAR's response. They acted quickly and they wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything wrong. And keep in mind, during the race weekend at Talladega in Alabama, you had people protesting outside the track with the Confederate flag. You had someone fly a plane waving a banner with the Confederate flag saying defund NASCAR. And just to let you know, this is not, and I repeat, this is not Bubba Wallace's fault at all. He didn't even see the supposed noose. One of his crew members did. And, even what they did, though, on Monday, since the race got pushed to Monday because of weather, it was very touching. And NASCAR put their foot down. They made a statement that we're changing our look. We want NASCAR to be for everyone, and that all the drivers and crew members, the entire community showed a sign of unity, which is what the haters do not like. Unity is more important than ever before, especially in our country right now. And it was very emotional. Everyone pushing his car up to the front on pit road, standing around his car during the national anthem. It was one of the most wholesome and greatest things I've ever seen. Not to mention that the race was just amazing. And at one point, Bubba Wallace took the lead. Even though he finished 14th, trust me, he gained a ton of fans. But please, for the love of God, do not attack Bubba Wallace. This is not his fault. This was not a publicity stunt. If this was a publicity stunt, then why did NASCAR call in the FBI? Given the circumstances, I understand the reaction. And better be safe than sorry. I think NASCAR made a good move, because what would you rather do in a situation where it could have been a hateful act? Do you just stay quiet about it and don't worry about it? Or do you want to take action and see what's up? Better be safe than sorry. I think I appreciate NASCAR's quick reaction to it all. And, they sent about 15 FBI people down there to see, what the situation was about. Okay, sure, it wasn't exactly a noose, and it was there before the garage assignment and everything. It was there since October of last year, probably. It happens. I'm not going to call out NASCAR or anyone. It's just one of those things, I just want to say that still, NASCAR showed a great sign of unity, a promising future. They acted quickly, and that, as I said before, NASCAR's trying to move on from this stereotype that has plagued them for so long, and they're trying to make the sport more open and welcoming for everyone, because NASCAR is for everyone. NASCAR has had this stereotype, and unfortunately, with the supposed Confederate flag protests, those colors were shown, and NASCAR should be welcoming for everyone. But this also is of course, a lesson learned, because I guarantee there are some pretty nasty comments on Facebook and Twitter, and let's face it, the internet, especially social media, it brings out the worst in people. It does. And I think I even tweeted about this one time, that there is no such thing as privacy. Some people think that they're behind a screen and nothing's going to hurt them. That is false. Once you put something on the internet, it is there forever, even if you delete it. I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy nerd or anything, but Silicon Valley does control us a little bit, and there's no such thing as privacy on the internet, and that's just the truth. And please, 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 you should have learned this from the 2 hours between Newman's wreck and the announcement of his condition for the Daytona 500 back in February. Don't jump to conclusions. We don't know until someone official tells us, okay? We don't know. Don't jump to conclusions. We can think on it, but don't jump to conclusions. We can't do that because from someone who graduated from college last year with a major in electronic media and broadcasting and a minor in journalism, some things I've learned is that, especially with social media today, it's all about getting the news out first, more than getting it out accurately. You want to get it out first so you can get more clicks and views, and talk about things like what can grab a reader's attention in 9 seconds. I'm rambling at this point, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I kind of went off topic there. In the end, I'm happy that this was not a hateful act against Bubba. Bubba's a great person. This was in no way, shape, or form some sort of PR stunt. I wouldn't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Just thankful that we're all good. It wasn't anything serious. I'm glad that NASCAR took the initiative because I think that's important, especially for what was going on in the circumstances. Besides that, I'm pretty sure I haven't checked the last video, but I'm pretty sure I probably have comments like, "Huh, you fool." I don't really care. I really don't. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Sunday Night Lights prologue will be out soon. It's almost done. The prologue's almost done, and that's about it. Remember to love each other. See ya.